Trove at some point. I suspect with a lot of these games, they're not very much fun by yourself, but they're kind of fun with a few mates running around causing grief. Plus, you can twink us
Yeah.
with your super high level character.
Actually, I haven't even checked what it is now. Oh god, it might not be that high.
I made the mistake earlier of I was thinking it'd be funny to put a picture on the Discord because we were going about. Esme was saying she hadn't used the hot ass for a while. I thought, oh, okay. I wonder if we can put in hot ass into
The search.
Google and find some interesting picture. Yeah, and
Well, absolutely, you will.
it was just
Maybe-
porn everywhere.
Maybe you should have googled
Like, what?
should have googled sexy donkey. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just joining.
Why should I join? No, maybe I shouldn't.
Why has my horse got flies?
Because you haven't brushed it for ages.
Wow, it had blood on it, which didn't help.
Yeah.
I brushed it now. It's looking very, very shiny.
And now you get more honour or something for brushing your horse. I'm like, what? How does that work? Oh, I get it, but it just seems a bit mad that people are like, I've been a bad man, but if I clean my horse a lot, then I'll be fine. Everyone will love me again. Look how shiny my horse is.
It's a bit one-dimensional, isn't it?
Tis a tad.
The more dimensions you add, the more complicated it gets. Oh, like all these RTS games that have 5 currents, these that you have to deal with.
Oh,
Yeah.
you require more minerals.
Oh. Esme, are you coming? Your posse's not there.
Just dealing with stuff in the tailor shop real quick.
Oh man, the camera inversion is different to Plants vs Zombies.
Oh, that's
And
good.
Eden,
Oh!
God, I'm trying to remember what I was doing last time I was on Trove. Jesus, how long has it been since I last played
I
that?
don't know.
Does Steam tell you when you last played stuff? It does, doesn't it?
So-
yeah, it does.
What I'm talking about is one of the points I've mentioned about my games previously. Because people are like, oh, what's original and different about this game? And you're like, well, it's not the same as any other game. So sometimes it's just that it's just a solid game. Sometimes that's enough. Like No Man's, like Amputee was just Surgeon Simulator but with T themes. Nomancer is essentially Gauntlet Dark Legacy, but with the gnome theming. It's not setting the world on fire. It's not, an innovative game where, it's an allegory for bullying or something.
Yeah.
It's just a solid game, and sometimes that is enough.
I felt that way about I think it was Hades recently, because it feels like a very generic roguelike, but it has really good music and it feels really nice to play.
Yeah, it's super polished. Nothing, shall we say?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the same as Bastion, though, isn't it?
Similar kind of game.
Yeah, it's the same people.
Yeah.
How do I bring up that menu?
I mean, if you pay close enough attention, it's even the same voice actors, I think. They use the same in-house people for it, which is
But-
quite interesting.
But yeah, it's the same. It's the same
Studio, yeah.
studio. Yeah. But yeah, this is the other thing, and it's difficult to explain this to, and I will politely say amateur game developers, that you feel that putting more in makes your game better. Well, we're going to have PvP and a whole system you can design your own horse, and we're going to have it so you can modify your own carts and do all this and that, this and that. And then we played Need for Speed Heat, and I went into the car editor and you've got to be fucking joking. Just give me a skin. I ain't got time for this. And some people will.
Enjoyed that car editor, yeah.
Yeah, some
I
people
quite
will,
enjoyed it.
but most people. I think GTA's is about the right level of complexity, to be honest.
it's
GTA's
one
kind
thing
of-
if you get to choose which way you want to play it. But if you've got to do all 5 different mechanics to be able to play,
I
if
think
you want to do city building or you want to do PvP, that's fine. But if you've got to do PvP to achieve city building, then the city builders aren't going to want to do PvP, and the PvPers aren't going to be bothered with the city building if unlocked.
But imagine in Red Dead, if to open the nightclub, you had to kill 100 players in PvP, because you have the situation that sometimes you'll just one-shot them all and you're fine. Sometimes you won't be able to find anyone to kill because it's empty. Some people will be on such a bad internet connection they barely play online at all, and they can't play real online. And other people will just be on a server full of high-level players and will just get murdered. So it's very hard to integrate PvP into PvE or into progression in any way, and something that I think GTA has done a very bad job of because of the incredible disparity between new players and people who've spent a couple of £100 on shark cards and have got a a terabyte and an enforcer and a what's the robot tank, the futuristic tank, that stuff.
Never seen it.
Blood Rose has got one. When she just wants to just troll people, she goes, "Here's my invincible tank. What's he going to do?" And we're like, "Oh, bugger." But that's difficult. And as I said, I don't mind sanctioned PvP. Enforced PvP, a bit less so. Wow, this game is beautiful.
You say this every time. You're like, "Oh,
It's
this is beautiful. I love it."
so good. My only complaint is I'm not running at 8K resolution on like a 200-inch screen.
Yeah. Well, I think so. You mentioned the whole like choosing your car thing and how it sometimes doesn't appeal. I think there's like a happy medium with that kind of thing where you have the option of here's 10 presets, pick
Yes.
one,
Oh,
go.
yeah. Well,
But then there'll be a button in the corner that's like I want to customize everything.
Have you played Forza, like Forza Horizon 4?
No, I mean
So-
I've never really been massively into
Okay.
races. So
So-
I've only really played them with you guys so far.
Forza is an extremely British game, and that's cool. And there's an incredible amount of cars. I mean, hundreds upon hundreds. So many so that they would struggle to deliver you skins. So what they do is you can design your own skin and download the most popular skins. So you get a car and you just go, show me the most popular skins. So they can't give you the Subaru Rally logo because they haven't got that from Subaru. And if they have, they won't have the Repsol ones or the
But people have made
But
those.
people have made them. So then you get, but then you get like the Sierra 4x4, which used to be, or like the Rover 350, and that used to be a police car. So you have all the
Right.
old British police liveries. So that's brilliant. And if I really want to, I can. A mate of mine from the Fortress Craft community, Butcher Boy Toma, he doesn't play Forza, but he owns it and he spends a lot of time in it making car designs for people. But he's not actually interested in driving around at all. Because I said, play with this. He goes, I don't really play it. I just make car stuff. I'm like, well, wow. You know, you're very unusual and very important at the same time. Hey, Morbets. Oh, it says Mia done her thing, yeah.
It's definitely very nice when you find a game that's just satisfying to play. Trying to think of what are some good examples actually.
Oh,
This-
SBO,
this-
you have formed the posse. Oh, no, you haven't activated it. Does that mean it's not formed? Oh, it hasn't reformed. Okay, reformed and activated as synonyms.
That's
Hey.
work.
Donkey.
Where's Malcolm?
Well, we all know where Malcolm is.
I was looking for a Steam library. There's a game that's satisfying but quite a simple concept. It's something like Slay the Spire. It's not necessarily unique.
Is it roguelike?
It's like a roguelike card game.
Ugh. So it's the two
Yeah.
things I hate the most: roguelikes and games.
Well, I don't think you really build a deck per se. You start with one and then you do like complete rooms and you go, okay, I want to add this card to it. So the concept's quite simple, but I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we will go back. Valheim has just become 9th biggest, 7th biggest game on Steam. I think it's just behind Dota 2 in player base. It's just taken off enormously. So we will go back to it. We were, obviously we played it before it was cool. So I'm curious to explore it because it is doing so very, very, very well. And
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I think I do. It's the
Valheim-
it's the Viking theme and the no ganking. I think it's those two things. They said we've taken Ark and Rust, reskinned it with Vikingness, and
Oh my god,
can't gank you.
there's a ship halfway up a mountain.
Oh, that happened before. Someone spawned it in and we were trying to break it.
Here, so I'm looking at Steam stats. Valheim is third at the moment.
First, no, it can't be that because
Yeah, number one's Counter Strike, number two's Dota, number three's Valheim.
in active player base.
Current players, yeah. There's 212,000 people playing right now.
Fucking hell. Good on them. Very, very well done. I don't know quite why or how much money THQ spent on advertising, but
I've not seen any adverts for it though, so I don't know.
I've
Maybe
seen
I'm just
adverts
not.
for it on Steam. saying, "Hey, play this."
Yeah, well, the moment that Steam see a game is selling well, they'll make it sell better by pushing it.
Yeah.
Does the platform benefit from winners winning harder?
Yes. Yes, you get the snowball effect. But Steam won't go, we love this game, but it's an underdog, let's push it. That's not how it works. We're playing Valheim on Sunday, I think it is.
Honestly, I'm opening Steam and it's not advertising Valheim at me at all.
Well, you do own it.
I don't own it. I've never played it.
Oh, okay. I thought you played it with us. All right.
No,
Yeah. It was all right.
not really my kind of game.
Yeah, so tomorrow is dev stream tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. So if you really like watching me install stuff, tomorrow is the time to watch. I need to install Visual Studio 2010, XNA Refresh, and Games for Windows Live.
Jesus, that's a throwback.
Oh yes.
Oh god, I don't know about this. It's how Steam's advertising me a parkour VR game.
Ugh. What's
Yeah, that sounds nauseating.
what's down for Saturday? I've forgotten on the list. I can't.
Yeah, Ministry.
Is it
Also, it's so you don't like press a button to run. You like pull yourself along, sort of.
Oh, well,
So like, you're swinging your arms up in the air to jump, kind of thing, and you grab a ledge and pull yourself up. You don't actually.
oh
It might
yeah,
not actually be that bad.
It's the skiing locomotion mechanic. Same as Gorn.
Yes, well, similar. Yes.
Gorn is so good.
It seems a bit. It seems a bit faster than that, but similar mechanic.
Yeah. If anyone goes, oh, VR doesn't have any killer apps, I'm like, have you played Gorn in a big room? There's a killer app.
Gorn's fun. I don't have a big room for it, sadly, but
I've played Gorn in a big setup at the arcade. But yeah, I felt bad when I had a guy, and then I punched him to knock him out. Then I grabbed him with one hand and caved his skull in with a rock. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. There's an achievement for this. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not a psychopath.
By the way, fast travel is free this week.
I noticed.
100% off.
Oh, hey, Rob.
I love really weird achievements. What's some
Hey,
weird?
Rob, I've been here
what's
for
some-
half an hour.
Yeah, but you're in the game.
Yeah.
I am.
I can
What's
hear
some
you.
weird achievements that you like?
I like achievements that persuade you to do things you wouldn't normally do or realise you could do. So,
Follow all your friends
Fortress Craft's
In their sleep.
achievements
with
are
poison.
so Fortress Craft achievements. I explain to people are essentially a to-do list. Oh, I've done everything. If you complete the achievements, no. One guy said you can see everything this game has to offer in 24 hours, and I was like, dude, you've got like 6 achievements of 100. You haven't even tried. And then like Ridge Racer has the good ones, like do a complete 360-degree spin above 100 miles an hour without dropping below 100 miles an hour and carry on going. Stuff like that.
Yeah. I quite like the Stanley Parable ones because they're all a bit odd.
I haven't played that because
okay.
if I've got time to spend a couple of hours not playing a computer game, I'll just watch a film.
There's an achievement in that game. Don't play the game for a year.
I guess it might be 2 years. Or is it a year?
I got that. It was
You
so
got
cool.
that?
I got it without cheating. I got it naturally.
It has one where it's like knock on door number 808 like 8 times or something, and then you do it and it starts like this whole little story of like going around
it's
other
like
doors and knocking them.
34 or something like that, and you got to knock on it like 50 times.
It's part of the game design that you couldn't have known it about in other ways, just checking the achievement list, and it kind of like chastised you for doing it.
I remember,
I grew up in the days where we didn't have that shit back then. Games had
Back in my
quirky
day.
little shit. You clicked on everything. You tested every fucking wall.
I remember that in Dungeon Master. Wait. There was a click. What was it?
Wolfenstein, Doom, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, every wall. There were so many hidden walls. I don't think I ever found all of them.
I remember checking the achievements for Hades, and it turns out there was one on there that I had to do. I was like, oh, you had to fish 25 fish and talk to Poseidon. What? Why? It just gives you a special voice line, and that's the achievement. It's not something you'd ever do otherwise, because you want to hand in the fish for like rewards. So there's no reason to actually keep them other than the achievement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I mean, despite us playing a lot of Terraria, I don't think we got very far on the achievements. On Dungeon Defenders, you look at it going, barely scratched the achievements on this game. It's crazy.
How many Terraria's achievements do I have actually? Let's have a look.
Very difficult achievements within Terraria.
I've got 85 out of 104. That's not bad.
For how
I
many
feel like
hours?
some of the, I don't know, 700 apparently.
Yeah, a lot of
Didn't re-
things.
Yeah, I think some of them were achievements that were added in recent versions that I hadn't like done another playthrough to get though.
Yeah.
So like kill Dr. Bones, I know I've done that at least once.
Alright.
Uh,
What's he doing? Earlier, I had some food and I dropped a little bit of it on the floor, so I put it in the bin. So Dora keeps pulling the bin over. I might replace my bin with something heavier.
Where are we meeting? Which town are we going to?
I'm at Esmir's camp, just sort of waiting.
I don't know how to get to fast travel to the camp.
I just drove.
Oh, just
I
camp.
drove. Yeah, I didn't drive. I rode my
Just
horse.
camp.
Oh, I'm just gonna
honestly,
link a video, by the way, of what I did here. I can't really show it on the stream though, but I love a little bit high speed video.
Wow. Our horses are buggered. They've all spawned inside each other and inside a couple of bales of hay.
Nice.
I suppose that's fine.
Mine has finally finished spawning, stopped flickering, with its arse up in the air.
Max.
Unsurprising, Adam, but apparently most of the achievements I don't have on Terraria are the fishing ones, because fishing in that game is an absolute ball ache.
Yes.
Yeah.
Missed. Wow.
So I'm not part of the posse.
Well, join the
And
posse then.
I kinda got your inner signs. I think if I open fire, that would be unsanctioned PvP in your mind.
Oh, are you? Yeah. Wait, but you're not here. There's just. I think horses should kick you if you run into them. So, can you pan for gold?
Sadly, no.
Ah.
If you have the distinction of sanctioned PvP and forced PvP, is that the same distinction as having rewards for it and not having rewards for it?
Sanctioned PvP would be PvP where you have decided that you're going to opt into it. Oh, thunder. Oh wow, that sounds
And
awesome.
going into a dangerous area is not opting into it.
Going into a dangerous area is going into it, yes. Because that's something we discussed, you know, the equivalent of the wilderness in RuneQuest is sanctioned PvP. But you have to have a reason to do it. And it shouldn't also... The problem with GTA is that there's a progression block, because all of the biker missions and all of the VIP missions and all of the import-export missions are all PvP locked. There isn't a way around, well, I guess grinding, but there isn't really a way around that progression. You just sort of go on to, right, you've unlocked the biker gang mission now. Now I can go do all these missions where someone can fuck you up if they want to. It's not like there's an area of the city where lots of briefcases full of money drop quite often, but people will shoot you on sight if they see you. It's not a side branch. It's part of the trunk.
But if you have got missions which you can do PvE and missions that you can do PvP, isn't it kind of optional?
No.
But you have opted into the PvP type missions.
No, because all of the motorcycle stuff are all PvP missions. They're not in an instance, and you get flagged on the map. All of them. And all of the VIP missions are... the CEO missions are the same. And all of the nightclub missions are the same. They're all like it, so you don't have a choice. You like, if you want to progress and make money, you have to fight against people of a completely unknown and arbitrary difficulty. I forgot how to wheelie on my horse.
Can't one do gang attacks and stuff? Or is that the difference of whether you are virtually forced and not actually forced?
Sure, and if you do 1,000 gang attacks, you'll make as much money as I do with one nightclub mission. Brilliant. Good luck with that.
But how do you balance the risk element of opting into PvP variants versus PvE variants?
You can't. That's why I wouldn't put it in a game. That's my issue with it. It's unbalanced. It will never be balanced. Unless you start saying, if you are in an enforcer, you don't get to shoot other people. Or you don't get to shoot people on missions or something.
Well,
I have no idea what we're doing.
I don't either, but it's you know more about this game than us, so...
I'm picking out on your base quality stew.
Picking out on your beer.
Oh, yeah, I've got that too. Look, it's right here. Base stew quality base.
But yeah, that's one
I
of...
think
Yeah.
I'm currently of the disagreeing opinion that that kind of logic where PvP that you can't avoid is bad. That's like player error to think of that as an error.
It's not that PvP you can't avoid is necessarily bad. Like in Sea of Thieves, I wouldn't say it's bad. Sometimes players do things that are a bit unfair, but everyone is an even footing, so it's never bad. Whereas in GTA, when you have all the way from... What the fuck does this guy think he's doing? All the way
I think
up
I just
to...
drank myself to death.
Oh, well done. All the way up to... oh shit, there's a... Oh, I'm dead. Or, in that one mission, what blew me up? I didn't even see the guy coming. He arrived so quickly and shot me with lock-on missiles. I didn't even see it coming. And there was nothing I could have done. Now, that's the problem, is the disparity means it's not balanced. If you give me a tank and give everybody else bazookas, hey, it's balanced. If I'm in a motorbike and another guy's in a tank, that's not balanced.
How do you fix that within, say, GTA specifically, though? Because in that kind of game, even the most basic weapons like a pistol can still, like, one-hit most people.
Not if I'm in a Kuruma. I'm completely invincible to
yeah.
bullets. Well, that's my point. That's exactly my point, is there are ways of locking it out.
Right, but even if you
don't... That's Guardian, isn't it?
Even if you don't have, say, the invincibility vehicles, you'd still essentially one-shot each other with certain things. Right?
Yes, yeah, but I mean, that's not really the issue. At one end, you have a pistol and you're walking around with no armour. At the other end, you have literal flying motorbikes with homing rocket launchers that can kill you from basically outside of visual range. That's the issue. So you've got fucking armoured futuristic tanks. And so that's the problem, that you've got such an enormous variety of difficulty that I don't think it can ever be balanced. The thing is, Rockstar don't care, because a lot of those high-end stuff is
DLC.
It's DLC. So they don't care that you're causing some people to leave, because
they're not paying for anything.
They're not losing money. Yeah, that's about the commercial balance rather than necessarily the.
Well, by that point, you've bought the game, so zero fucks given.
Yeah. Yes, and there is also that.
I mean, I presume some people actually do give a fuck, but...
Are we killing these people?
They're bounties, right?
Kill or capture.
I'm not sure which one we're supposed to capture.
The one with the red
skull boy.
Kill the red skull.
They're all very close together.
Yeah, well, keep shooting to
Okay, not him. Okay, so it's that one. Okay, going for the runner. Right now, if a player comes along to try to kill us, the best armed player in the whole game isn't able to really cause us crazy amounts of grief. Because this game doesn't have a huge variety of weapon progression.
Or you can loot them while they're alive.
Yeah. Have you not got a reinforced rope, Schalke?
I have a regular rope.
You should get you should get a reinforced one, because they can't get out of it so easy.
You have to tell me where to get a reinforced one at some point.
The book. Hold
from the catalog.
Hold back. No, hold left on the D-pad.
Hold left D-pad.
Yeah.
To be fair as well, though, I don't know if I'd say GTA's combat is necessarily one of its strong points either.
No. GTA is... I mean, it's a bit like this game. I mean, the combat in this is alright, but it's not brilliant.
It's possible.
But it's alright. But this game has so much wonderfulness about it, but none of it's really done in a very deep way. Like the skills are all right, the horse riding and the stats is all right, the dressed up
sitting on a train for an hour and a half chatting, looking at the scenery.
I saw this described as lightweight cowboy roleplay, and I will absolutely stand by that. But if you were to turn this into a competitive game, you need to do an awful lot to change it. GTA is a lot more competitive than this. This is more about being in the universe and just enjoying being a cowboy.
I'd like to point out that there were 2 issues with the PvP stuff. There's one issue in that if the PvP might be unbalanced for favoring one player another instead of being fairly matched. And there's the issue of balancing PvP payouts versus PvE payouts. And
Yes.
they don't solve each other.
No, I don't really think this is... The problem is, like you could do something, for instance, your PvP payout could relate to how many times you were shot at, how much damage you took, how many players of what level were on the server. So there are ways that you could approach that. Balancing the difficulty, unfortunately, is impossible. That's like what's that game old Chinese men play?
Mahjong.
Mahjong. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I thought it was going to say Go or something.
It could be Go. Basically, if you play Go against someone, that person might have 70 or 80 years more experience than you. They're going to win. There's no way you can balance it so you are going to win. They will win by exactly the amount they want to win. And that is kind of the GTA issue. If Esmir or Bloodrose want to beat us, they will. They go, right, fuck it, I'll get the tank. That's it, I'm getting me mallet. So,
Well, that's kind of different because in Mahjong everybody has like the same material from start, and it's the skill that differentiates. With GTA you have like different material on the different sides.
yes.
At least if thinking about as encounter on the streets.
Yeah, more
More bounties?
Sure, I like murdering. More my point is that people can... there's such a great, vast disparity between the high and the low end. And that is a problem for balancing stuff and making it so it is generally fair and generally fun.
Can I get a new horse?
You can.
Yes.
Is there horse stables in here? I don't know.
Oh, you should have a new coupon for a new horse and also an extra stable slot.
I haven't...
What is the symbol I'm looking for?
It's just like a horseshoe, I think. Or
There's one over
did
there.
you start a bounty, Esmir?
No, I did not.
Okay, so if we're in a town, where is the stable? Ah, yes,
On
It's at the end of this
outskirts.
road.
it is.
Yeah. The sat-nav, the map went, you have to go all the way round. I'm like,
That's what the
are you
sat nav did for me, going, take the long route. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm just going to beeline it. I have a 4x4 horse, so it's good.
on?
Glad it's got forward.
Ah, you've got to be
Wheels?
joking me.
What?
Game just died.
Ah,
Did it just shit its pants, sir? It is, sir.
Little
Oh,
bit.
excuse me, sir. How does it work with horse cargo if you buy a new horse? Is the horse cargo always on the active horse?
Just hand in your horse cargo first. I think BlueStacks just opened up to me. I had a notification.
And did you see what happened with the actor from The Mandalorian?
I've been waiting for this for months. I think they waited till season 2 of The Mandalorian was done for announcing, yeah, she's a fuck. Get rid of her.
You see what I posted on the Discord?
I did. I passed it. I like that. I like that. There's a campaign going to get Lucy Lawless to replace her. So that actress, by her pro-Trump, anti-COVID, anti-mask, being a Trump supporter is like being a Jew in the Holocaust comments, has lost herself the starring role in a Disney Plus Star Wars spin-off series.
Oof.
Keep your political opinions to private Facebook posts, not Twitter. So yeah, she has torpedoed her whole career. Just done, gone. Disney are just gone. Yeah, no. So everyone says just Lucy Lawless should replace her, and I'm like, that is an excellent casting swap.
I don't know who this is. I don't remember.
Xena, warrior
Lucy
princess.
Lawless, Xena, or one of the Cylons.
That film predates my existence, I'm afraid.
One of the
Series predates your existence because it's not a film.
the demon huntress lady from the Evil Dead TV show.
Well, that is something that predated me,
It's new.
or rather,
Not
Right.
predated you.
It's
Oh,
about,
most
it's about 2
most
years.
dated me.
It's about 2 years old.
I could see it.
Sorry, which one?
The Evil Dead TV show. It's a few years old.
Oh yeah, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, and it's got
Good
Lucy
show.
Lawless in it.
Yes.
She gets naked.
Yes.
You can see all of her bits.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, as Mia specifically, have you been watching Snowpiercer?
No.
You should.
You're British Esmia.
You should watch it if for no other reason than in episode 7, season 1, they introduced a new character, and I'm looking at it and going, I recognise him. That looks like Trevor from GTA. Quebec. Stephen Ogg is in it, and I'm like, holy shit! It's Trevor from GTA. So good TV show as well. Really, really,
Nice.
really good. Definitely better than the film. And he's not been in it much. I'm looking forward to watching the next episode tomorrow. So I don't know if he's a good actor, but yeah, he looks like Trevor, like very unkempt and wild.
It's a shame that I hate the zombie genre
No,
of stuff. 'Cause
no, it's
I
not-
know that he
no,
was
it's not
in
zombies.
Evil Dead
Ah.
or Walking Dead, whatever.
Oh, is he in Walking Dead as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do recommend Snowpiercer. It's very much like Game of Thrones. It's a super duper clever post-apocalyptic sci-fi thing that's actually a political drama about class struggle. The same way that Game of Thrones, basically it's a political struggle against of drama, and then it has dragons in it as well. But they're a little bit sort of secondary to the political intrigue. How do I? Nope.
Like the White Walkers.
Yes.
Have this massive thing, make a big deal out of them, and actually they're not really relevant.
They bolted it up in the TV series quite a lot. The
Well-
setup was from the books and then micro execution.
The
So many others.
The ironic thing is, of course, we haven't seen what George R. R. Martin has done. So there's no saying that he'll do it any differently. He at least has the benefit of going, oh, not like that then. Okay, claim my rewards. Oh, I have so many.
There are so many in there. Oh my god.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where are rewards? No, that's cinematic camera.
Pause it, go to benefits, and then select
Ah.
offers and rewards. Oh,
You often get stars in the menu,
that's been.
and I can never figure out
new.
what they're for. I know what they mean. It's new, but I often lose what's new about it. It was a new draft horse or something, was there?
Ah,
Oh, that's the thing. I was looking in horses. It said I could get a shy horse. Brilliant. It says it's $150. Brilliant. I can't pay with dollars. I can only pay with gold. Why?
I don't.
There's different ones that unlock differently at different times.
Oh, let me go into the stables.
It said I could. Anyway, I will claim my rewards.
That's under tack and services, is it? Services? No. Horse care package.
Nope. Don't want the horse care package. Just the insurance.
Is it buy horses then?
One free coat.
You would have to buy if you don't have an empty stable slot, you're gonna have to buy another stable slot. But there should be a coupon in there for a free stable slot.
Yeah, but it says use that in your... here we go. Offers and rewards. Free stable stall. Claim reward. Hooray, I can now have 2 horses.
Dude, someone just so I moderated a Discord server too, and we've got like a bot for like anonymously messaging the mod team on it, and someone just messaged like introducing themselves as Mr. Worldwide, and we can't take them seriously.
As Mr. What?
Mr. Worldwide. It sounds like what's his name?
Wild Wide.
Worldwide.
Oh.
Sounds like Mr. World in American
No,
Gods.
no. So someone posted a meme about it as Pitbull.
I still
Who used to start all his songs with that. Mr. Worldwide.
I see.
We're just dying. Oh dear.
Oh my God, the range of horses. So I'm sad there's no ponies. Like I'd like a Shetland pony.
Can be pretty random what players appreciate in a game. Sometimes you have some feature in the game and players don't focus on that. And other times they are like supporting features that needs to be in the game. Like you can have a platformer that has interesting mechanics. The level design balls it up so you don't get to use them or don't require to use the abilities.
Quite
So
often,
it like spoils the mechanic.
quite often, what's happened there is they had a feature and they got slowly taken out.
Taken out?
Like,
Took him out.
if you play Borderlands pre-sequel, it's really obvious that oxygen mechanic was way, way, way pruned back, but not gotten rid of entirely. Oh my god, it cost me $1 to braid my horse's... a gold to braid my horse's tail. Oh, goodness me.
Why do you do that?
Because I
If
don't...
you have a feature, you try to remove it.
Because there were parts of the game that relied on the oxygen mechanic. They're like, oh, you have to go between here and here, and the character talks to it and it introduces it, and you'd have to strip out... It'd be a lot of work to strip it all out.
Every last little bit of it. Just
Yeah.
pare it back.
So it's
to the
easy just to
minimum.
make it so the oxygen bleeds off at 1/10 of the rate. I didn't buy a new horse, but I did look at other horses and I decided that mine is the best. Good
Because they're
horse.
too bloody expensive and they're all locked behind levels and
no,
weird red
no.
currency and things.
No, there were loads of them I could buy. Like Shire horses are $150.
That was the shy horse that I couldn't buy. It wouldn't let me. It would let me buy it for gold, but not for dollars.
Oh, have you got the stream up?
Yeah.
I will just show you in case you had done something stupid, which is possible. Horses. Buy horses. Work. Nope. Superior. Draft, of course it is.
Shire.
Shire. And light grey and dark grey are both $120.
They are. But
mine's got a
in
padlock
fact,
on
they're
15
both
beside
greyed
it.
out for me.
Like I can
So if I
select.
press use, in fact, I can't buy them at all. Oh, my stable is full.
Yeah, I can select use gold, but by default it's $120 or 5 gold.
Just be level 15? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, rank at level 15 alongside. So there's another red currency lock thing somewhere else. Or is it just level locks?
To be fair, level 15 is not that far.
What's the green? What's the blue currency? I've got 9 blue circles.
That's roll tokens. So for like bounty hunter and whatnot, you get them for every level that you get.
Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna buy $5 worth of sugar cubes because I love my horse.
Oh my god. Adam, I feel like you'll quite like this. Okay, in bed, there we go.
Is it because she's very right wing? Yeah. Have you seen The Boys?
I have seen the voice, yeah.
Okay. I think the game just crashed coming out of the stable. I just got a black screen. Well, hopefully it bought my sugar cubes, or I'm going to be pissed. I do keep checking, by the way, every time this happens. I go to the GeForce Experience and I check there's no updates. The DX12 driver path was very crashy, so I think I'm using either Vulkan or DX11, I can't remember. Drivers, yeah. I have check for updates, go on. No.
Oh, apparently I've got a lecture tomorrow and they've just sent us the document to read and it's like 300 pages long. Fuck off.
Yeah, read this by tomorrow. No.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you did it last week, maybe. But...
What, okay, download the document, press Control A, Control C, pop it into the clipboard, go to a text-to-speech place, and pop it on just when you go to bed, and just listen to it in your sleep. See if any of it filters down.
Put on at 200% speed as well. Or crank it up slowly to 200% speed. You can
Slowly
follow
right.
If you practice-
Instead you have a
and
dream
welcome
about a
to
mouse.
Yes.
But,
But the muddy ground here is really rather well done. It's very cleverly lit. I do like that.
Tumbleweed is apparently triple gold and RDO dollars. I don't know what that is though.
oh,
I think it's a showdown or something. I could look.
Just loading again.
did you see there was a couple of new game announcement things today? Well, I say new game. Apparently, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Epic Store, as in all 4 games or something.
Wow,
and
care.
and they're releasing another Ratchet and Clank game.
Yeah, and the big thing is they're going, this is the first game in the series with photo mode. If that's the
What?
best thing you can say about your game, I'm not going near it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, oh boy, it's got a photo mode.
I enjoyed the old Ratchet and Clank games, but I don't know. I've not touched one in a while.
I love Ratchet and Clank, it's just not as good in Jack and Daxter, and they can stop making The Last of Us and make a fucking Jack and Daxter game instead. Ratchet and Clank was always, to my mind, the also ran to Jack and Daxter.
I think I played Jack and Daxter. But I'm not sure. It's been a while back if I did.
Jack and Daxter and so it's Insomniac and Naughty Dog. They're in the same building. They're essentially sister companies that share an engine.
I think I played Jack 3. I don't know if I played the other ones.
Oh fuck me!
Alert.
Well, Jack 3 was PS2, so like that's when I like started properly getting into games, I guess. Does that date me a bit there?
All I can say is Lemmings.
It really is being more than a little bit crashy.
Accidentally punched my horse in the face, as you do.
Well, I rebound it because it's made him.
You rebound, punch your horse in the face to what? Spacebar?
No, E. So I can just press F to get into cars, and I can press F to get on horses.
Well,
There's no confusion.
my controller ran out of battery, so I moved to mouse. And I was like, is this the left mouse button or the right mouse button I need to press? Because one's black and one's grey. So is the black one the highlighted one or the grey one the highlighted one?
The black one.
Yeah, well, that was obvious. So I punched my horse in the face.
Whoops.
And that, Your Honour, is why I punched my horse in the face.
And that's, Your Honour, is why the horse ran you over.
Yeah, Henry, when I was suffering from overheating problems, you saw I would get sparkles all over it. And that was a different video card anyway. This one's been absolutely fine. I'll just check I haven't accidentally switched it back to...
I'm sorry. Did you just say that your video card started to sparkle?
Yeah.
On
Basically,
the display.
it was writing...
On the display.
yeah, no, it wasn't actually... Yeah, not if I looked at it, which is a shame. No, it was essentially writing the wrong numbers in, so you get stuff hitting the bloom. But I'm in Vulcan. My choice of Vulcan or DX12. DX12 was crashy as fuck. What is my GPU at? Yeah, my heatsink's at 34 degrees, which is fine. I mean, I can turn down some stuff. I don't want to. It looks nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
It's nice.
Very nice. It's nice.
My wife.
It's nice.
Sometimes.
Have we all seen the Borat sequel?
With their gun.
I still have not seen it.
Do what?
You're still
Borat sequel?
still got your gun out.
Oh, apparently they sent us a video version of the thing they wanted us to read, so I might just put that on in the background rather than reading. God, that sounds really lazy. But
Oh, I've slightly turned down my detail. I might, if it crashes again, I might reboot. I have noticed that the game I'm working on, once it's been running for a few hours, my video card seems to be a little unhappy. And
dear.
BlueStacks is also weird. BlueStacks, I reckon, is bugging around at quite a low level, because there's two rendering options. It has a compatibility and a performance mode, because this may cause issues. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, my video card driver, emulating Android that's going to crash the PC? And it wants to run in a virtual machine. Only I can't get it to do so. I enable virtualization in the BIOS, enable the stuff in control panel, and then it never starts. It just basically is starting virtual machine and never stops. And apparently this is a very common issue, so I disabled virtualization, and then I'm using the non-virtual one. But I don't understand what the hell it's doing that is quite so unstable. If it crashes again, I will do a reboot. So I will go silent as I reboot. Have you seen the lawyer?
Yeah.
No,
That's what
no. There's a picture of a Zoom meeting from a law students, and they've all got the cat filter on, all of them.
Nice.
Hello, little Sebastian. Now, how do I give you sugar lumps? Baked beans? No. I like the way we talk about the baked beans thing. And Andy logged on this morning and went, "You've just ruined my day." Because he caught up with the Weetabix thread from last night. He's making a run for it!
Yeah.
You should see the frame it froze on. Okay, I'm going to reboot. I'll be back in a minute or two. And I will get a drink while I'm rebooting. And you can all look at my screen whilst I reboot. And I'm back.
Is there any benefit to having a Shire horse?
You're taller than other
It's
people.
really tall.
Is that useful?
Brex, is it useful to be really tall?
Well, it depends how tall. About 6 foot, I'd say yes. Anything past that, probably not.
It's a waste of space.
But it's just unused space. It's just vertical.
All these horses are more than 6 foot tall, I'd say.
So he seems to have averaged.
Well, I think maybe 6 foot's bad enough. I'd say past like 6'4" is an issue because you start hitting your head on a lot of things that other people wouldn't.
The floor.
Important to note regarding horses is you only measure their height to their shoulder, not the top of their head.
Indeed.
Really?
Yep.
How do you measure the length of a horse then?
You don't.
Why?
Why not?
Why do you measure the length of a horse? Why do you measure the length of a horse? The thing is, you don't measure the head height because a horse can change the height of its head. It can't change the height of its shoulders.
I can change the height. I can change the height of my head.
But you can't change the. Yeah, that's true. If you wanted to measure the length of a horse, where would you measure from then? Because it can bend its head forward as well, right?
If I wanted to measure the length
Obviously,
of a
to
horse,
the front of
Measure
the.
its body.
Yeah.
Measure its stump.
I know how to measure the length of a cat, if that helps.
Is there an actual way to measure the length of a cat?
No, nose to tail. Tip of the nose,
Okay.
tip of the tail.
Yeah, how much do you stretch them out?
As much as possible. I always do it by holding them by the neck and have the rest of their body just hang limp for a minute.
I'm not sure that's how
Oh,
you should
that
hold a cat.
special. You pinch them right at the back area.
No,
And
you
they
just get them when
they-
they're lying down, and you go, "Hello, puss.
Yeah.
Hello, puss," and you just go with the tape measure.
Hey,
and
whip out the tape
one of
measure.
those flappy ones.
Ha-ha.
There you go. You know.
Yeah, not the retractable ones. That doesn't work.
No.
They're like, what's that noise? That was brilliant.
Toy. Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, where's mine? Where's mine? Can I play with the end?
No, there's a great video of a vet, and if you pop a bulldog clip on the nape of a cat's neck, they just turn off. They just bang.
Just switch it off.
Yeah,
Turn your cat off.
I know it's the whole reason for that is so that the adult cats can carry the kittens
yeah. It's important
without
to
them
note, though.
fighting around.
It's important to note it doesn't work on all cats. About 1 in 20,
No, it doesn't.
they will go batshit if you try. Because I had one, and all the rest of our cats, you grab them by the scruff of the neck, cover them in flea powder, done. Except one, you pick them up the scruff of the neck, and they would do anything. They just start flying essentially around your hand, like just levitating, rather than stand there and or just hang there and get flea dusted. So, Tad, you want to immerse a cat in fluid and measure its displacement, because that's not a good idea.
Some cats like swimming. Plenty Mancunians supposed to like swimming.
We want to do this showdown thing.
Well,
Yes, let's do it before Alan's computer breaks.
Cepheus definitely didn't like going in the shower. Hello, Henry, I've missed you! Don't throttle her. Oh my god!
Excitedly, yeah, too excited.
No, what?
So, okay, does this take us all in?
I'd like to point out for the record, I meant to press B and I pressed X, and instead of getting off, I throttled you.
I noticed.
No, honestly, officer, it was the wrong button I pressed, which will get Henry into our posse.
Did you loot him?
I just took his corpse on the back of a random horse. But not mine. This means got a random, just put chicks in your
There we go.
chickens.
This is what you do with corpses. Whee!
Oh, is
Oh yeah,
Henry
just drag
joining?
them, yeah.
Yeah, Henry, well, Henry's corpse is
Where
definitely
in the
game.
catalogue do I find the strong
It's a bounty hunter
lasso?
thing.
So work where?
Yes, maybe. I can't remember.
No.
I think
Can't
I-
loot it.
Yes. Oh, and one token.
Log is it? Damn it. I think.
Okay, maybe that should me.
Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
I'm back in now.
Oh, did I crash you?
I wonder if I have to go specifically to the location and then start it from there.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember how to make my horse.
Let me go
slides.
try that.
How do I equip my better lasso?
I think there
You
is an
select it.
option.
It's just in your weapon wheel. You just change it over.
I just bought it and I can't see it.
Under, if you bring up your hit left bumper, select
Yeah.
bottom left, then you got the triggers to cycle through everything in that slot.
Yeah.
How did you buy it? Out of curiosity.
From log, so I'll be back.
Did you, it's not going to teleport into your inventory. It's not Amazon.
That's like a horse delivery thing. Hey, Amazon, here you go. Wait, what?
It should have been delivered to your inventory.
That would be pretty cool if stuff never teleported into your inventory, but instead a courier would ride up and deliver your stuff.
That would be fantastic.
My hat. It's gone somewhere.
I can't think where.
Of course. Ah.
I guess it would be a featured series. I don't know.
Well, it is a featured series. Well, at least they're telling me about it. My horse doesn't love me enough to do wheelies anymore.
Oh. Have you been punching it?
Only...
Have you been doing wheelies on it?
Well, I did accidentally kill it a few times last time.
Accidentally.
I did. I had to put it out of her misery.
I pressed the wrong button again.
The worst bit was when one of you fucks shot that dog and it limped off and ran off and slowly died, then bled to death. With quite a lot of quite a lot of pathos going on. I don't want to feel bad about a virtual dog.
Did that queue up for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's me. It's
I'm
joining
to
activity. You get pulled
Film
into.
screen.
Yeah, mine hasn't crashed. I think it's BlueStack. I think it's doing something silly buggers with my video card.
You're trying to do DMA or something retarded.
I think it's just using stuff in a low-level way to get some performance out. I think it's using... it's passing on the instructions straight from the APK through the video card. I just don't think it's doing it in a very good way. Hence, I'm in the performance mode. I'm sorry, I'm in the legacy mode because I pretty much can't run it at the same time as my game because it crashes my computer every time.
Because of the virtualization. No, you can get.
Yeah, I can't. Even the virtualization.
Oh, come
Ooh.
on.
I have to download mission data
Yep.
this time. Please try again. Error 99490.
Same here.
My one says Esmea sucks and did it wrong, but I guess it all probably makes more sense.
Oh, cheers.
It's not like I said I never said that I knew what I was doing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Dear Rockstar, is everyone else got frozen clouds?
No.
Nope, I'm in.
Uh-oh.
I just
I had clouds, but now I'm black.
All right.
I had clouds, but now I don't.
You're talking apparently.
Thank you.
In the jungle,
Or on the stream, I can
right
see,
the
anyway.
jungle.
Yeah, and Red Dead crashed. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I mean, my PC is...
Uber.
Well, no, it's not that. It's fairly, like... I don't have much installed, really. There's not much I can do to...
Clearly blame the Need for Speed installs.
Oh, I could blame Need for Speed. I didn't think of that.
Probably
I was
should
thinking
after
something-
the other night.
Have you defragged it recently?
No, I have not defragged my NVMe for some reason.
So the performance we had there.
Once upon a time... to be honest, even a hard drive, you barely get anything out of it these days. And seek times are so low. I mean, when we first started, like, hard drive... DVD, CD seek times were, 800 milliseconds plus.
It used to be quicker than hard disks.
And hard drives were 200 or 300. Now they're 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Oh god. So this was just posted on the Discord server I'm on. Do you guys remember that song called Friday that was like the most downvoted thing on YouTube for ages?
Oh, gods.
Yeah. The person that made that song has remixed it, and it's even worse. And she's like wearing some weird ass suit or some shit. I don't have a clue.
Yeah. Arse suit.
I don't know what to call it.
Songwriter
Is it a
or
gimp suit?
arse?
Fuck if I know.
Hubba.
Was the performer the same as the songwriter?
No, what it was initially, she did like what's the word? Like an experience. So you basically go and they would film you miming along to the song, and then you'd sing it, and then they would sort out your vocals. They vocode it, and then they would give it to you. So she didn't write it at all. I don't know, maybe she did write it, but yeah, it was an experience package for her birthday, basically.
It blew up.
And it just blew up. Yeah, it was just absolutely right thing at the time. So it was quite funny because they tried to sort of take it back, going, we wrote this, we did this, we want some of the money. And there was a big court case about it. They lost. Because it just doesn't work like that. There's very little I can turn off. I've got all the tessellations off.
I thought you said Vulcan was shit.
No, Vulcan is shit, but DX12 I could not get it to work in the slightest. It just crashed constantly.
I'll be right back.
But bit like today. But after rebooting, I don't know what more I can do. I don't have any weird hardware or anything. I've got quite a lot of USB stuff, but most of it's just like, well, I've got a microphone and keyboard, mouse. Yeah, don't know what to do really. It's just this game. I haven't had anything else crash.
Where is everyone? Have I been chucked out of the pussy?
I don't know.
Well, the posse,
Yes,
the
you have
posse
to
was
rejoin.
disbanded. Yeah,
Oh, did it all go wrong after
Yeah,
trying
it
to join the
went.
mission?
yeah, they all went shit. But good news, there's more base stew,
Ooh.
I think.
It shouldn't be
No?
called
Uh,
base stew. That's
Yeah.
Debased.
Based.
Free food,
Does this mean I can just throw a stick of dynamite in the middle of the three of you?
possibly. Have you
Awesome.
any dynamite?
No, I've got moonshine though.
Ooh,
Dynamite tee.
Drink.
Oh.
How do you have moonshine when you have a
Whoa!
thing?
What
Oh, poor Esmer's
was,
horse.
who was that? What's that me?
The dynamite
Rob.
does work.
Bob was just testing some stuff, yeah. What am I doing here? Watch this. I left click and my character sort of has a little fit with the hand. I'm just wanking off an invisible tramp. What the hell's going on there? Recipes. Go on, let's have a look at recipes. Stew over the earth. Superior quality stew. High quality stew. Go on in.
I've
Someone's
lost
doing
my
the phone,
I've
weren't
lost my lasso.
Oh dear.
Good.
No, I've only got my regular lasso, not my reinforced lasso.
All right, I'm back.
That's me. How come I don't have my lasso anymore? I just got my regular one, not my reinforced one.
Wait, you don't have your reinforced?
No, it's not there. Oh wait, now it is. Literally, I can go back on stream. That said, blah blah of 4. Is it? 'Cause
Yep,
I'm
I was
near,
watching.
Is it because I'm near my horse?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. That's
Oh, I made better
fucking
quality
weird.
stew, by the way. I made high quality stew.
Am I allowed to lasso your dog?
Why is it lasso,
No.
not lasso?
Because one is the verb, one is the noun.
Aren't they spelled the same though?
Your mum's spelled the same. No, one's double O, one's O. You lasso,
Oh, is it?
you lasso with a lasso, do you not? Or do you lasso with a lasso?
Lasso.
In theory, you
lasso.
record a record.
Shall we try
I
that
agree.
featured series again, or
Oh, let's. I love data screens that fail. And it's alright, I'm going to sneak around because Shalka can't see me because I'm moving so incredibly slowly.
When I Google search it, there's not a spelling difference. There's no lasso with 2 O's.
Well, there we go then.
And it does bring up a lot of pronunciation things though. There's
Yeah, I believe you lasso with a lasso, I believe. But given that I am not a cowboy, I will freely admit I might be
lasso
wrong.
is pronounced lasso by those who use it, but the English pronunciation is lasso.
The English don't use it.
So pretty much everywhere else it's lasso in both cases, but in
So it's
England,
to us, it's lasso. Esmir gets to say it properly. By
Apparently
virtue of
so.
being on that side of the sea.
what the fuck?
Oh wow! I just started to see the loading screen, the where
Yep,
we were.
same.
And it went bunk threw me out.
Yep.
Esmir is literally a cowboy, so that is fair. She can pronounce it how she wants. Sorry,
Yeah, apparently.
I'll translate for you. Yeehaw, giddy up.
Yip yip yip.
I don't think yip.
What
yip.
does the fox
That's what dog. Yip 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 is a small dog. Well, I am at the posse apparently. I will rejoin when I can. Oh, and Max has gone offline. Oh,
I
wait,
decided to quit.
is that? Oh, well, it's that particular one we aren't going to be doing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, nice to know the
That
shares.
is unfortunate because I would really like to have tried that.
Is it too many people, do you think? Or is it not a player limit?
No.
Right.
Does seem arbitrary there.
Well, it's because we're leaving the open world for a scripted mission or something. Something is failing to download it because I don't know why.
Server has clusterfuck.
We'll just look at
Because
this.
probably because it's, I don't know, popular or something.
Server's full. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a point that I think Rob and I have been trying to hammer home as well. When people like Rockstar can't get scaling right, the little guys don't have a chance. Blizzard fail on scaling servers quite often, so it's a very, very difficult thing to get right.
Blizzard can't even scale on their MOBA.
It's a very easy thing to do as long as you have unlimited money.
Yeah.
Is it pupiness? How do you pronounce it?
I think the joke is his name is Poo Penis Maximus.
Yeah, Pupinus Maximus. I think it's a great name for an emperor. Who? Pupinus Maximus.
Poo Penis Maximus. Yeah. It's a hell of a name.
I wonder what you're talking about.
There's a link in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just scrolling through some channels that I'm on. It just seems really funny shit. I'm just sharing some of it. But...
He was a Roman emperor for 3 months in 238. Basically, they had 6 emperors within 1 year. But yes, his name was Pupinus Maximus.
Is he related to Picus Dicus?
Pianus.
Yes, Pupinus Maximus. Bicus Dicus was obviously in a very different. It was obviously 206 years earlier because obviously that's the time of Brian. Rob, there's some people in a boat.
Oh, where?
Here, they're right close. Get them!
Ah,
So, why are these two blokes going out for a midnight cruise together?
Why not?
No,
Fishing?
No, they're not fishing, are they? In a canoe?
They're fishing for something, but not for fish.
I think they're fishing for love.
Oh, there's fish around. Ah, I just shot it.
What? But why is he going for a midnight swim through for eel-infested waters?
Wait, how many people can we get in the canoe?
Well, I can't get in the canoe. I can just get on the canoe.
it's on the front.
Well, I wonder if you can get it in the front.
Why is there so much water in our canoe? Yes, on the front.
Well, I reckon I'm saying River Henry in the front.
Hang on.
That'd be
Have
great.
this food in. Where's your food thing?
No, don't kill.
What?
Nothing. No, you kill the witness. It's fine. I was going to eat him, but you do you. 3 in the boat, and the little one said, "Come here, horse. Come here, horse." Then I fell out the boat.
I've got a big sturgeon here. Where do I put it?
Actually, that reminds me.
Your big pocket.
That reminds me, Brett, with your link. I have a song for you that's related to your link.
Which one?
If you're racist and you're fired, it's your fault. If you're racist and you're fired, it's your fault. If you're hollering white power and you're jobless the
There's
next
nothing
hour, if you're racist and you're fired, it's your fault.
Chris was apparently too good. I was clapping along to that, but I wasn't picking it up.
Yeah. Oh, was it not? Yeah.
It wasn't.
Wait a minute, but if you're,
Yeah, it stops as soon as I stop talking.
yeah. If you're hollering white power and you're jobless the next hour, if you're racist and you're fired, it's your fault.
How the hell do I keep this thing from capsizing? What the hell?
Physics.
Sizing.
Yeah, capsizing when
Get off.
a boat goes up and down, not when you're working out if the hat fits you or not.
You have to swim with us, Adam.
I wonder if I can get my horse on the boat.
I feel like we're gonna need a bigger boat. Holy shit! What is with all?
Oi.
Let's go. Let's leave these idiots behind. There's a motorboat over there, like a powered boat on the left.
Powered.
Sorry, to port.
That's what we need right there.
So one of the big boats got spawned. I don't know if you guys were watching. Someone hack spawned in one of the big boats, and there's no innards to the boat at all. We tried and we tried and we tried.
Oh, I tried. I've gotten on one of those, and yeah, it was no good.
So where are we going then?
The big boats over there.
I was looking for a bigger boat.
Let's get one of those white ones.
They don't work. They're like you can't get in them. They're just graphics.
There's a smaller motorized one though, like
Just
like
behind them.
wood stove or something.
What we should do is we should look at our daily challenges. Photograph a dog. That seems easy. Pluck a seagull.
Oh, we've got a dog.
I like
Oh, I'm low on.
You meant to say pluck a dog. I was like, what?
Oh shit.
blow
Goodbye,
a dog.
cruel world.
No, pluck a dog.
Oh, little Sebastian. Wait, you fuck. Get back here so I can ride you. Talking to the horse. Talking to the horse.
Context.
Stamina's going down. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So alive, few.
Where's Henry and why is he dying so much?
Swimming?
Everything's going a funny colour. Why is that?
Stamina? No stamina?
I don't think so. I've got 3.
Yeah, you've got no stamina.
Oh, I thought I had 3
Sure, you're not dying.
No. Hello, horse. Dog.
I had got to the point of dying, so.
You should eat some stew. There you go.
Yeah.
So
Stew, binary roux, custard, dibble and grub.
eat stew or take picture of a dog.
Definitely a picture of a dog.
It is, because I'll get my achievement. And then afterwards, we'll eat it.
And then the stew.
It's gonna be dog. It's gonna be dog stew.
Sounds nice.
Wait, when did this become high quality stew?
I upgraded it. You're welcome.
Well, thank you.
I
Hey.
didn't realise I had the stuff to make it. So.
Wow, it's congratulating me on my daily streak of 1.
Oops. Well,
Who's
if we can't do
Coulter?
that thing, what are we going to do?
Well, do something in world.
Isn't that
Where?
a city?
Where?
Is the dog?
Um,
Is the dog?
it's a shame that we aren't a few more years in the future. Another generation when being here would be just another generation newer. It's so almost like we're just hanging around in a campfire watching Rob bugger about in a boat.
I don't know if Esme will get that one or not, but it's very.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Yeah, bottle of water. Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
A bottle of water, yeah. Yeah, it's like when you say, all right, I'm not sure how to type that. AIGHT. Like,
Bottle of water.
Rob, is this your horse here?
Yes.
I'll give you a push.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing?
Mission accomplished.
Oh, you fucking dick.
I didn't pick
That
it.
was my boat.
It's not your boat.
I
It's,
just-
it is the boat of the people.
Yeah, whatever.
The people's boat. There's a stew.
Sorry, Rob, I'm coming.
Paddle, 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 paddle.
Swim, 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 swim. Hey, your horse is faster than your boat. Where are you going?
To this town.
Where are we? Is that allowed? If you look behind you, by the way,
Right.
you probably should.
Oh.
Oh no! The horse is drowning. This is too deep. This is too deep. Turning around.
Yep, your horse has got no stamina.
Did you try patting your horse?
Stop my horse. I should probably point that out right now. Nope,
Oh,
nope,
okay. Yep. Nope. Bye, horse.
nope. No, come back, horse.
The thing
You
else
just
here
murder
uses,
my moose.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't know if anyone else here uses Facebook groups or anything, but they've changed the formatting of it, and it's horrible. Now, whenever you see a group post, it says the name of the group and then in tiny letters underneath, group post by X name. So it's like, who posted this? You have to look really hard to see it.
I'm in very few Facebook groups, and it's weird. Some of them still going, oh, we also have a forum. I'm like, yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I only really use them because I use them for some card game stuff where people like buy and sell stuff on those.
But my 3D printers are all made by
Oh,
the same,
FK sec.
same company who do everything via Facebook, rather weirdly.
Interesting.
That's a good point. I just noticed we do have Tetris to play as well. One of the multiplayer Tetrises is free. Game
Is it
Pass.
Tetris Effect?
It's either Tetris Effect or Tetris 90. I can't remember. One of them, yeah.
Tetris Effect is quite good. I'm pretty sure it has VR support. I think
It does. It does. Yes. What was the other thing? Rob. I don't know if you noticed. I've got some more details on the new FL Sun printer. I don't know if you saw the details I posted or not.
FL Sun sounds like you've given up trying to figure out what its name is.
What would you call it? Flussen? Flussen?
Flussen.
Flussen.
I'm assuming it's got a silent S.
Flun. No.
Flun.
Flun. And I'm pretty sure it's... Is it not capitalised? I can't tell. Anyway.
Yes, they're all capitalised. It's
no.
FLSUN.
Oh, I thought it was... You digress. So, they've actually announced some more details. And one of them is... The one we've got, the Q5, nominal speed is 60 millimeters per second. It will go higher, but anything above 60, you'll start to see quality differences. This one, they're pegging at 150 as the nominal speed. And it will cap...
We can just fast travel to Coulter.
Sure. And it will top out at like 230 then, something like that. Whereas R1 will top out at about 120 or so. So that's really fast. And it's not using the current Delta. They've got a new system, a new type of Delta. And they haven't shared any photos. And everyone's like, share the photo. But it's they're describing it as it's a robot arm ball, they're calling it. And I was like, we don't know what this is. You've but apparently it's out in like 3 weeks. So I will.
That should be interesting. And its avatar is a...
Oh, fuck this place. This ball's cold. I'm out of here.
What does that matter? I mean, this just looks like the outside of my house.
Knowing this game does make me want to play SnowRunner.
Well, yes, we should get back to that at some point.
If only it supported more than 4 players.
Yes.
Which reminds me, I should reinstall it and get going.
Yeah. If people want to play it, I'm sure we can find some time.
Yes. I don't. Is it? What have we got for Saturday? Was it Mindustry? Did we do Mindustry last Saturday? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
Saturday's Valheim.
Saturday's Valheim. So
Yeah.
what's Sunday is racing games. Okay. So
Where are you
racing through the mud.
Where are you going to fit Trobin then? SMH.
Need for Rage Quit. Got it.
Where are we going? Yes. Because this Saturday we're going to do Need for Speed. Sunday. Which
We're
is
actually going to do Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
Oh.
Yeah, Need for Speed.
Oh,
Not
Need for Speed.
No, but Need for Speed.
Not Need for Speed.
I'm calling it NFS Need for Speed because it's less confusing.
I fast traveled to Blackwater.
Okay.
Honestly,
Because you don't like snow.
Isn't Blackwater the name of the
Because there's
first
actually
area?
a bounty board over here.
Isn't Blackwater the first area in SnowRunner?
No.
Sure it is.
Hey, that's a motorized boat.
If this crashes again, I'm just giving up, by the way, and I think it might have.
Black River.
I've got a black screen is what I've got. It's been like my sixth crash. That's 6 times.
6? Jesus.
There's not much I can do. Like, my drivers are up to date. My computer isn't overheating. That, and you know, I've installed the Windows updates that have been recommended, suggested to me, and at this point, it's like I will. I mean, it's playing the music. It's not crashed as such.
It's there, but it's just not functional.
Yeah, it's there, but no one's home.
Okay, I'm not going to go for that vote.
Oh, that's interesting. The Xbox launcher has a button marked "Surprise Me." Tetris Effect Connected was the game I was suggesting. I did install a whole bunch of games, by the way. Like anything on this that looked like it might be kind of suitable for the stream, I slapped on there. Yeeehaw looks great, but unfortunately it's local co-op only. Golf with friends. Hold on. Oh, I remember that. Left click, uninstall. Absolutely, I'm sure.
Well, Golf with Friends? That's fun.
No, it's not. No.
We played
No.
it a big game
No.
a couple times.
Not fun.
No? Okay.
I nodded off for your mum at Big Game. It doesn't mean I had any fun doing it. No,
Nor did she.
Oh, bro,
Oh.
God, no, I'll give you a full 7 out of 10 for that one. Very good. No, it's just not fun. It's just not fun in the slightest. I don't know how you can mess up a golf game quite so badly. I've also got State of Decay 2. None of you guys seem to be allowed to play Dead Rising 4, but I can, and I don't know why.
You already have it somehow.
I didn't pay for it, but I think I downloaded it. I think it may have been I got it through Games with Gold, and it was also available on Game Pass for a while. Also got Worms, obviously.
I'll get you.
And Project Winter, I did enjoy that. I'm not sure how much long-term playability it's got, but I'd like to do it with some more people, though, and see, because that was pretty good.
Have you been following? Sorry, have you been following the Borderlands movie casting?
Yes.
And there's been another one today. Jack Black as Claptrap.
Why can't they cast Claptrap as Claptrap?
I was 0 times the traitor on Project Winter. I am interested in playing it, so I traitor.
I am 100% with Schalker on that.
What was that, sorry?
Neither we didn't get to be the traitor.
Oh.
Claptrap was a Borderlands dev guy who no longer works for them. So they actually got a different voice actor in for Borderlands 3 to do him, and he is very good. Now, why wouldn't just get...
I didn't notice. Sorry, you were saying?
Tetris Effect can be played in 2D or in VR using Steam VR or Oculus VR. Right? So I have 3 choices. 2D, Steam VR or Oculus VR. Launching VR mode using Steam VR. No. How about Oculus? Okay, I'm just going to say no. Right, also, what's Rogue Company? It's a Star Wars game. Is it? Is Rogue Company a Star Wars game?
Is it?
I don't
It's
know.
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, but there's loads of Rogue games. Then it's
It's not Star Wars in the picture, is it, though?
well,
A 4v4 team-based multiplayer shooter. Rogue Company doesn't look like a Star Wars game.
no, but it's called Rogue Company, which is what I thought it was Star Wars.
He's still stuck on the black screen.
No, I've
The
given
loading
up.
screen?
I've
Oh, okay.
given up. I will come back to it next week when hopefully it's got more stable. I'm going to play Tetris. If anyone wants to play Tetris with me, come play Tetris with me.
Is this Tetris Effect or is this?
It's whatever's on Game Pass, that one.
Oh, okay, I'll have a look. Origin.
And then it's booted at Steam VR anyway, until I don't have a headset. And now
You're
it's
lucky.
running on
Yep.
the wrong monitor. Now it's running on my portrait monitor. So,
At
I'm
least
awful
it's
at
not
Tetris.
hijacking your VR headset.
I don't know if I can show you. It's... No, I can't show you. There's a portrait monitor here.
No, I'm pointing out what Subnautica does to me.
I don't understand. It's not running on my main monitor. It's running on a secondary monitor. What game would run on your non-primary monitor by default?
How is it enumerated them? That might be worth checking. Because they all have like an internal number that tells you which monitor you're actually using.
You do get this weird stuff where it decides that the primary monitor is actually the secondary monitor.
Is it on Steam, this Tetris, or is it?
I don't know.
No, it's on Tetris Effect Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. You won't find it on Steam. It's not there.
Oh, is this the Microsoft then?
This is
Oh.
Game Pass, yes.
Xbox.
Oh, I don't have that then.
How do you not have Game Pass?
Never really played any of the
I
games on it.
just watched a flaming
Project
wagon
Winter?
go flying past. What the hell?
I'm quite surprised that he caught fire when I shot him.
Did you
Journeyman.
shoot the lantern or something?
Maybe.
God, they've already despawned.
Okay, my mouse cursor is incredibly lagged.
Oh, dear.
I know you can't see that, but that's really, really laggy. Like, there, the mouse cursor, I stopped by the time the mouse cursor starts.
Ouch.
Were you doing that Tetris thing?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'll just press play. Does they Schnurple? It does say Schnurple. Right, so 4 ways to play this. It's all very well polished and atmospheric. Form a 3-player team to defeat AI-controlled bosses.
Sounds good.
If there's exactly 3 people, it sounds good.
Realised it's been like over a month and we still haven't finished the fucking thing on GTA.
Yeah. Well, once there's 4 people, we will. It's very, what's the word?
That's
What
a big
up?
game.
Race.
It'd take me way too long to download it.
Which game?
That Tetris one.
Is it? How big is it?
3 gigs.
3 gigs.
I'm sorry, Esmir,
What?
I just pulled it down while we were talking about it.
Oh, hey, they copied the
Nice.
black hole from Interstellar.
They did.
They didn't. That's what black holes are supposed to look like.
Oh shit, they're on me too.
I'll do it.
How did they get on you? What did you do wrong?
I looted one.
Ah.
Not particularly black though, is it?
Oh.
Did you just jump
Yeah.
off the build?
Yes.
Stop having fun in Red Dead. I can't join you. Just stop enjoying it.
That's illegal.
Yeah, it is.
I have invited you, Max.
I've joined you.
Yes, you have.
No, that's not ready then. For that. There we go.
Hit TSAA on this.
It's very nice. It's very nice presentation there.
Yeah, visually it's nice.
Why is my game so small? Why haven't you told me what the keys are?
Dead horses. Oh.
So, okay, Max, you played this game before?
It's Tetris.
Is that a yes
So,
or a no?
so yeah, of course I played Tetris before.
Okay,
not
what-
this particular version of
what
it.
do I
but
have
yeah.
to do?
Stack the blocks.
Start as high as I can.
I don't know.
Yeah, you have to
Say
get
yes.
full
No.
line.
You have,
Yes.
to, you have to delete them.
Yeah,
Using-
you had to. You had to reach the top.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Max is
No,
close to
no.
the top than I am, so I must be losing.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. Let's do that. There you go. It's all about tessellation. Your favourite thing to do with
So
computers.
if you do that, that's a Tetris, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, nasty.
Now, see, Puzzle Quest is my jam rather than Tetris. Puzzle Quest is... I'm so good at that. Not Puzzle Quest. Puzzle Fighter, sorry.
Right.
What's that then?
Puzzle... You know, Puzzle Fighter. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo was a Capcom game using... Oh, fuck this up.
Whoa.
Using Street Fighter characters, but it was an excellent. It wasn't quite a match 3 game. It had some very unique mechanics going on. It was one of the reasons to buy a Dreamcast. I had to say, this is an awful lot of polish for a game that runs in a very tiny window within my stream.
It's quite small. Isn't it?
It's
You got the D.
very res, which is good.
Wait, what?
Res.
What's that?
Res was it's an on-rails shooter that was re-released on a number of platforms. That was probably one of the first Synthesia games. Like, all the sound and music is completely synchronized. It is a joyous beauty to behold and play. Absolutely wonderful. And this sounds like the music from this sounds like Buggy Running Beats by Ken Man,
Dodd.
who did the art. Ken Dodd. I did the music.
Ken Dodd does Dog's dead.
It's not Ken Dodd. Stop saying Ken Dodd.
And
What? Famous singer?
That's not how that's not I would remember Ken Dodd for, was his singing.
No.
More his
He did do
racism.
singing.
I don't actually recognise the name, so I can't really comment.
He's a comedian with buck teeth.
And the tickle stick.
And the,
Yeah, that's a tickle stick.
Sound there. Couldn't sound it at all.
I'll get down there. Damn it.
You're winning, but I'm getting a higher score.
Well, I think you're doing yours faster, Max, but Adam's getting his in better positions.
Yeah, I like to get to the top.
oh, let's try the other mode. We've got 2 modes we can play and 1 we can't without a
Okay.
third.
Per minute, you're going a lot
I
faster.
got it.
You got it. I'll invite Schalke for the boss battles.
How many players is it?
It's 3.
It's 3 players for the boss mode. I don't know if there's different numbers for other things. But it's weird, they put so much polish and effort into this. And it's just fucking Tetris.
Yeah,
And they're selling for £33.
that's a bit mad, isn't it?
This is
Polished.
what I mean though about polishing, not polishing
Oh,
a turd,
absolutely.
but having a very tiny, super polished experience.
Do something really, really well.
Yeah.
It's like polishing a rock. It's a very average thing that you've just polished a lot.
They look really nice when they're
But
polished
Tetris
well.
isn't an average thing, right? Tetris is a really
It
good
kind
thing.
of is. I don't know.
No, it's been around for a long time, so you take it for granted. But
Yeah.
there's a reason it's been around for a long time. There are loads of games that are the same vintage of Tetris, and you couldn't name them.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
Ooh.
Pick player
What's
2.
that? I can choose to be
Yeah.
player 1 and join
Yeah,
help you.
but we won't be able to start. No, this is cooperative. So pick your slot.
It's a really bad idea. Somebody else playing in my Tetris.
I assume we can't start until we've allocated ourselves.
There we go.
Does it matter which player you are?
Well, because it depends what side of the screen you're on.
Okay.
I'm so going to nick the menus from this. I love this. I love this presentation. The game itself it's just bizarre. I'm playing in such a small window.
Are you allowed to play the music from this, actually? Or is it?
Should be. If it's for the game, it's fine. Okay, guys, we're fighting Pisces. Good luck. I'm loving the let's say the Synthesia, the music matching up with what's going on in the game. That's me.
Oh, wait, so it like joins your like blocks together on the boss screen?
Yeah,
or
but the
something?
music is
Do you remember that Windows Store download issue that I was having?
yes.
Nope.
Yeah, it's still happening.
So this uses what's called the pentatonic scale, so you can play any notes in the pentatonic scale and they always work. I did it for a game called Bitstream. I didn't understand this at the time. I went to a friend of mine. I said, "Is there a way to have some music playing, and no matter what notes I put over it, it sounds good?" He's like, "Yes, the pentatonic scale." So that's what they've done here. Are we winning or doing badly? I can't. Oh God! Okay, I think it's time to start making lines rather than prepping up for stuff.
I tell Max is the middle one because he's near the top already.
are you not doing better? This is just like sword fighting and puzzle pirates.
Wow, the presentation really is just...
Just like
Nice living life on the edge here, Jesus. Wait, what?
Oh my god, we had
my.
to get super lines the way across.
Oh jeez. Imagine how fucked you'd be if like the person in the middle just had a massive like bunch of mini holes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that row of holes on the sort of middle left. Oof.
Oh, I see. We're now in sync. We can't put it down to that person does.
Oh, that's weird.
These are the quote-unquote pushover level bosses, by the way. Just gonna...
Oh,
Oh no. Have you cocked it? Oh.
No, it's pushing the bottom up. Was it through some enemy boss do some nasty stuff?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
Yes! Connected attack! We're the best. I don't know what happened.
Oh, and we're back to normal mode.
Adam, did you put some music in it?
In what? Yes.
The game.
Yes. No, sort of. I put the photograph ambiences in.
Right.
Why were you like? Why is my universe sound spooky suddenly?
Yes, and it's a lot louder than your voice.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, bugger. It's all getting a little bit messy over here for me.
Yep.
Instead, do you know that all the Tetris pieces have names? Nintendo have named them all.
Dave, Bill, Joe, John.
I don't think those are their names, but at least you have got the concept of names, Henry, so that's good. Well done.
Yep.
And they're not called Tetris pieces.
No, they are
Tetrominoes.
tetrominoes. And they are copyrighted as well. Or
Can't.
patented, or whatever it is.
Straight tetromino, square tetromino. No, those aren't names.
Geronimo.
Geronimo the Tetromino.
They're named by the letter of the alphabet they resemble. 4 in a line is I, square is O, T, J, L, S, Z.
Toodles. The multiplayer time synthesia is superb.
Oh, okay.
But if I paid 32 quid for this and I'm like, wow, this is very pretty Tetris. I don't know. There was 3 bosses we have to fight. So is that the first one, or have we just? I haven't
the second one.
I haven't even looked on the right hand side of the screen.
Wow, look at that.
Yes, I'm number 1. Wow, wow, wow.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, that was Pisces. Now we're going to fight Sagittarius. Take that, astrology.
Take your guesswork. Shove it.
Oh, you continue with the same like boards.
There's Sagittarius just fired arrows. Fuck.
Bastard. Where do I line up?
That's quite thematic.
Yes.
I wonder if they program like a margin of error into the AI for the boss, or if it's just always correct in its
Yeah,
placements.
it's very easy to program perfect Tetris AI.
Well, do you think so?
Like the AI, your mistake comes from human error. Like it's very easy to make a perfect AI for Tetris that will never make a mistake and will always do the right things.
Yeah, it's why you had to have like a chance for the enemies and stuff to miss and like first person stuff, because they would just hit you every time.
Especially in XCOM.
Yeah. But sometimes you just lose to the percentage where you have a 99% success rate.
I'd like to point out Exhibit A, the GTA NPCs guarding the headhunter targets. Fucking pistol sniper shots from a mile away.
I didn't realize it shows you the ring around the players is who's contributed most.
Yeah, this is super polished, but it's because they've taken a very simple thing, they haven't innovated or expanded that at all, and they've just done it gloriously.
Yeah. I guess the boss thing's a bit sort of new.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just the three of us, but it's still Tetris, and it's collapsing us together in a way, and then we're making lines. Oh, now I balled it up. I'm sorry, lads. Oh, is it just crashed? I wonder what it could be causing this then. And we have sound. Wow, I don't know what the hell happened. Now
it's
I
gone.
pulled the cable out and put it back in.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that's what's causing me any issues, though. And my only solution, unfortunately, it's not a good solution. I then need to buy a 32-inch 4K screen, so then my signal that comes back is native rather than upscaled from 1440. I can't imagine that's causing me issues like I've been having. Like mirroring your it's the pad. Let's stick with the cursors. Alright, I'm coming back in now. Apologies for it all going horribly wrong.
What are you
It
playing
says
now?
Doctor turning HDR on.
Well, it's because it's a console game, so obviously consoles have proper HDR support.
Oh, now you're playing Tetris Effect. Okay. This one's also very.
What? What do you think?
Tetris Effect.
What do you think we were playing?
Oh wait, no. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was a different game because I saw you open another game. I don't know why.
Right. Okay, area 1. Easy. Your main problem is stability.
Adam, someone I've matched with on Tinder has asked for a VR game recommendation. Should I recommend the squatting game?
Yes, you must squat to death.
Who else am I inviting, by the way?
I got pretty frustrated with the crashes.
Okay, I will invite Rob then. I mean, VR Giant Duo is excellent if you've got someone to play with, which obviously they don't because they're on a dating site. Super Hot.
Oh, it's so
is
bad, but
excellent.
so true. Yeah, I said Super Hot. That was my
Super Hot,
first
yeah.
suggestion.
Gorn. Rez is very good.
Blah, tell me now.
Rob?
I will forever swear that Blade and Sorcery is better than Gorn.
It's not quite the same, though. Gorn is just fantastic. I mean, it's really, really well balanced and done. I think it was the first of those sort of ilk.
They were released really close.
Can you tear someone's arm off in Blade and Sorcery and then beat them to death with it?
Yes, you can.
Can
I
you
do that
rip
often.
someone's head off and then throw it at somebody else, killing them?
Yes.
Okay, maybe it's not so bad then.
I often go and bludgeon people to death in that game.
Rob,
Yes.
invite has been sent.
Did find a VR game.
Second
in
invite.
At the same time.
Wow. So
What I most like about Blade and Sorcery over Gorn is there's a weapon on the ground. I don't have to bend down to pick it up. I can just look at it and like point my hand at it and like grip and pull it to me.
well, though, yeah, I would possibly argue that's a negative, not a positive. In Gorn, you do get the wrist grapples.
I'm
to do that
handicapped. I can't bend down like that.
but you do get the wrist grapples. Are you not coming then, Rob?
No, I can't get my audio to go into my VR headset, which I thought would be quite a nice idea.
What? I'm confused. What the fuck playing this in VR is
Yeah.
then?
Do you just like grab the blocks and place them?
I assume you'd
I
like
think it's all just. Who
in
knows?
2D basically. Like you're
What
just
was
playing it in front of them. Yeah, I should probably check it in VR at some point. I mean, maybe this.
But-
I mean, we haven't played enough VR games. So I haven't played one in ages, so maybe we could think about having a look at this as a VR game.
You should do a VR game where it's people in non-VR can also play, because then you could play like VR chat or something, rec room
Yeah.
or something, and have people that want in VR join as well.
Well, we did Star Trek Bridge Crew, which is mixed. We've done a few, but it's just quite a bit more of a pain to stream in VR.
Going on?
Yeah, I know some people have it like set up where like you can like turn your remote a certain way to like watch Twitch chat and stuff like that. But
I swear there was a recent game
I don't know how
I
they
was
do that.
looking at that supports it.
Oh, someone's left.
Really impressed with the audio in this.
My controller's vibrating in time.
I'd listen to it through the stream, but I get an echo, which is quite annoying.
91 VR games. It's gonna be fun to start here.
Can't do it. I'm not sure how I've got a combo of one. That's not a combo, that's just one.
Oh, that's right. Dirt Rally is a VR game. Dirt Rally
Yeah,
2.
yeah, I do want to get about... That's the game for the handbrake, but I did play it briefly before I got the motion platform in VR. I'm like, but yeah.
Pretty sure I still have some extra keys for that.
It's freaking hard. Dirt Rally is not messing around. That's sim
Oh, I
level
know.
racing. And rallying is one of the more difficult disciplines as well.
Yes, it is. It's going to be more difficult because I'm so used to playing the other dirt games with the keyboard. And it's just going to be...
Yeah.
Trying to get used to wheel is going to be so fucking hard.
Yeah. No, I would obviously like to play more games. I've not touched the motion platform in like 6 weeks, so I would like to.
You could say it'd be really hard.
Ignore him.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
One of the reasons I've been very heavily for Forza is partly it's got motion platforms as well, and it's really good. And it's just a low effort game to stream. Once we worked out the multiplayer, which was seems to be a curse of racing games.
People are saying that Forza, it's just, it looks and feels a lot better than even Dirt 5.
Dirt 5 has just been an absolute clusterfuck of a release, apparently. Like, I'm on the Codemasters, one of their Facebook groups, and every time they post it, they're like, instead of posting this shit, fix your game. Apparently it's crashy, unfun, horrible. They've done a really bad job. It's just not a very good racing game. And they've just made it, they've just really ballsed it up. And people are super unhappy, because Dirt Rally 2.0 was excellent, and they're like, why have you gone from a crap game from a very good game to a crap one?
Who just bought Codemasters?
EA. No, it wasn't EA, was it? It was Take-Two.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, it was THQ or something, right?
Wait,
Or was that the other
no.
one?
Wasn't it EA?
No, EA did. Then someone bid more than EA. It was either Take-Two or THQ.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought that Take-Two was going to buy, or THQ, no, Take-Two was going to buy them, and then EA bid more.
I think it's the other way around. Oh, you've got me, Max. I am fucked.
On a Google search, it does say EA.
When?
This was as of December.
Right, yeah, that's when somebody else stepped in. Fuck!
I get a D rating for that.
Codemasters announced in November 2020 that it had been approached to be acquired by Take-Two Interactive.
Yeah. So which way around? Oh, was it EA Take-Two bid and then EA outbid them?
Yeah, it seems like EA have taken it.
Okay.
Codemasters board of directors agreed to the EA deal, which is expected to close by the first quarter of 2021.
Yeah. But the interesting thing is about that, I do remember they're saying that they will now release one racing game a year. Guaranteed.
Is that a good or bad thing?
Oh god, it's gonna be, oh no, hot mess.
The game of the year.
Maybe. I mean, they already do release an F1 game every year.
That's true.
Because EA used to have the F1 license, and the reason they dropped it is Bernie kept on cranking the price up. To the point where EA just said, even if we have a massive success on this game this year, we won't make a profit because the license is so expensive, so they just went, we don't want it. And we got, when I was at Coma, we got the F1 license back because Rod Cousins, one of the head honchos at Codemasters, was on a yacht with Bernie, chat with him. He goes, we have the license for F1. He went, yeah, right, then we're not doing anything with it. So we got it for basically nothing.
And EA's like, haha, we can get it back.
And we can get it back, yeah. There's a lot of money in F1 games. Oh my god.
Yeah, look.
People really like F1 games. They're good. You know, good ones.
I guess there's only so much you can really do with F1, right?
Doesn't matter. FIFA
Yeah.
sells every year because you get to play your teams in their current position in the right leagues. That's why it sells. It's not because it's different. It sells because same thing with Madden, with NFL. The people absolutely love that sort of stuff.
In a way,
I
I'm
would
kind of
have
surprised.
expected FIFA to be more of an impact because that's the real moneymaker right there for EA.
No, Madden dwarfs FIFA. Madden is unbelievable. A heavy hitter. It's their biggest one by a. I think FIFA comes in top 2 or 3, but Madden is just mind-boggling.
Do you think they'd make more from a subscription-based model with that kind of game, or from just re-releasing it every year?
I'm amazed they don't do a subscription model.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And there's like you don't release
like monthly.
You don't release Grid 1, Grid 2, Grid 3. You release Grid, and then you just continue to release content for it. You release new maps, new levels, new cars, new upgrades to the visual engine, all that. But I don't know why they don't. Well, I mentioned this in F1, like, you know, which more or less you sell an upgrade, and you just say your purchase only works for a year. You know, you have to subscribe for the latest season. And some people won't, but some people don't care. But they're not the ones that would have bought the new game either.
Yeah. Because those are the people that would go to like a CEX and bought like a £2 version of FIFA from like 5 years ago or something.
Well, yeah. Max, you've got more yellow than me. I wonder what that is. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. If you don't really care, I can pick up copies of FIFA 2018 for tuppence.
Yeah,
CEX sell them for 50p a go sometimes.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious why they don't do it as a recurring model. I guess maybe it's something to do with player retention or something. Do you think people would stay with it if it was a monthly fee?
I have no idea. I'm not sure about monthly. I'm talking about a yearly update that is some money, but it means that you're splitting the player base, which is always a worry in any multiplayer online game.
I mean, I guess you kind of split it anyway without releasing a new game, right?
Yes, to a degree. But it's one of those, like, if you're not in on the latest version, you're irrelevant anyway. I'm sure the idea has crossed their mind, though.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they didn't consider it at some point.
The other interesting thing, as far back as the Xbox 360, and no one's done this yet, every disc is unique. They're not copies of discs, they are unique discs. We damn well know if a disc has been resold. We could kill the pre-owned market overnight. No one has dared be the first to do that.
Interesting.
It will come. It will. The pre-owned market is
Well, it's slowly dying now with digital, surely.
it is slowly dying, I think, which is why they didn't bother. But yeah, the pre-owned market is just immoral and wrong. Like, you sell your thing to CEX, they then sell it on 30 quid, of which 0 goes to the developer. It then gets sold back to CEX, they sell it for 25 quid, of which 0 goes to the developer.
Is it the same with music, though?
Oh, but
Like, if you sell a CD with a...
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. But that's not... CDs aren't 60 quid a go, are they?
I guess not. Vinyl might be. Well, maybe not, actually.
Not the vinyl I buy.
That's fair.
Give me a longie.
It's usually you that gets the money from the vinyl, though, isn't it? Rather than some third party.
Not if you then sell that vinyl on.
Well, sorry, what I mean is, if you don't typically sell your vinyl to some third party who will then resell it for much more than what you sold them for.
Well, yeah, I mean, even then, I'm taking money away from the artist because somebody will buy my copy of the vinyl rather than a new one for the artist.
I mean,
the thing is, cars are the other end of the spectrum, where a car is around for a decade. It will go through many hands, but manufacturers know that, which is why they don't like having anyone making parts for their cars, which is why they much prefer to be the sole provider of repairs and things for that car.
Reputation.
Oh, there is a top time. It says max. I think that might be down to the top stop time mechanic. But I don't know what button that is.
Don't know. I keep
Shift
pressing
to
the button.
hold.
Sorry, Shaka?
Left shift to hold. I don't know whether you have that active.
Doesn't seem to do anything. No time for that now. The computer's starting.
I like how Adam's got more blocks at the bottom because Max has been going faster, but Max is still higher than him.
Yeah, Max is a bit pray and spray, where I'm treating this more like a Jacobs.
That's a hell of a comparison.
Thank you. Wherever I can make a comparison using a Borderlands weapon manufacturer, I will do so.
Jacobson.
Fuck Jacobs.
Not Cream Cracker then.
No, it is glorious freedom for the peoples. One bullet for everyone.
In the head.
Everywhere. Just fill them full of bullets. They might not be dead, but they just can't move for the sheer weight of bullets inside them. It's not the piece I wanted, but it will.
So do.
It will have to do. No, dear, I'm in troubles. No.
Oh dear. This has been a long round actually.
Ah ha ha!
Cocked it.
In your face.
Cocked it. Yeah, cocked it. Oh fuck! Yeah, I cocked it. I keep accidentally putting the block in the wrong place. It just really fucks up my strategy.
Well, I mean that's the game. If you put the block in the wrong place, that's what you have to avoid doing. It's interesting the stats because I have a much slower, more deliberate style, and I am overall winning. But my God, are you getting through a lot more bricks than I am?
I think there's a middle ground you want to reach where you're getting like a decent speed, but as many as possible in the right position, because then you're fucking over the other person more, right?
Yeah, I mean, what's it called? Puzzle Quest, not Puzzle Quest, different game. Puzzle Fighter, Street Fighter 2 Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo.
That's a hell of a name.
It's great, and I think there's the HyperX edition. It
God.
absolutely encourages you to do massive combos. It's not about just hitting them as quickly as you can. It's about always hitting them as much as you can. And I think that has. I'm saving that hole. I'm saving it for the eye. And I'm sure Rob got the name of the Tetris pieces wrong. I'm sure they've got proper names, like Dilbert. Go Dilbert!
Much.
Back at you.
I just saw that. I just added 4 rows to it and immediately got the 4 long piece. That's pretty oof. I guess if you're paying enough attention, I guess if you're paying enough attention, you can theoretically save your brick to place into that hole for when they've just used the 4 long piece.
I'm not that good though. Oh, I am on the ropes here. No. Someone quickly play the Sonic Drowning music. That's what needs to play right now. Nah, you got me.
I don't actually know that. I don't even know if I know what that sounds like.
Oh, only just. Oh, okay. I thought it stopped moving.
Brett, Google girl choking Sonic Drown on YouTube. Should find you the best video of that piece of soundtrack.
Sonic 1 music drowning. Is that it?
No, but do like girl choke Sonic 1 music. I'd say it's safe work, but it really depends where you work.
I can't find one called that, apparently.
Just search girl Sonic drowning, maybe. It's such a good video. It's very short, it's about 7 seconds or something. If not, I will find it after this one. Oh, Max is making a mess here.
Okay, how's the music you were talking about now? If you listen to it. See, if I was talking to my mates, my version of that would be like the Pokemon low HP music.
Does that go?
It's like a little ringing noise, yeah.
Oh, Max has there we go, finally. No, stop it!
Max is fine. Ah,
Bricks.
I ain't giving up.
I've never been very good at Tetris, to be honest.
They were literally there were other games to play as a child. This is the only game I was allowed to play. And
I have two words, one word to say. Game Boy.
Is it Lemmings? I never had a Game Boy, so I've got.
I never had a Game Boy either, but everybody else I knew had one.
I've got Dave's Game Boy. Actually, yeah.
Well, I've got Dave's table.
I think my first thing was like
his Game Gear as well, I think. No, not Game Gear.
Oh, wow.
I think my first one was the Game Boy Color with Pokemon. I want to say yellow.
You and your main colours.
You and your Pokemons.
Yeah, right.
I know, right?
What else did I have on there? Shit. I know I had a. No, I don't think I actually had Tetris.
Oh, I am. No, I am. It's all.
I think I had a couple of. I think I had a couple of pinball games. Those were quite good on the Game Boy.
I very much doubt that to be true.
I mean, at least from what I remember, they might have been shit for all I know. I was probably like 9, so.
I am just against the ropes. I have been there for a long time. Will you please screw up on the other side already?
I'm best.
No, that's it.
What other game? I don't know.
Oh, look at my side. Oh my god.
Bloody hell. You were just hanging over the tip of your fingers.
I was hanging on for about 2 minutes
like,
there.
Faster, faster, faster. Death.
But you won that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Two to one.
Never panic.
Yeah, I did.
Lions per minute 1.4 and Max is a 4.3. Good god.
Yeah.
Girl Swallow Sonic?
Excuse me?
Girl
Swallow
Oh
Sonic.
my god.
Come on.
You have safe search on, right?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. That's fine.
Girl Swallow Sonic. What is this? How much? What's buff plus 3 do? Nerf. Oh, I see. Buff and nerf.
God damn it. What is it? See that trying to ruin it? I can't remember what she put in her mouth. God damn it. There it is.
Pardon?
There it is.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Here we go. This needs the sound, you see.
Can you put it on the Discord? So if you find it. Oh no. This video is age restricted. I can't open it on Discord. Okay.
it's the timing of that piece of music. It's perfect. It's so perfect. Should we do one more?
Wow,
one more for Mad Max. This is it's nicely relaxing, isn't it?
It is.
And stressful all at once.
But there's people that like
I'll try and go
slower.
slower.
Go slower. Okay.
If I had made one mistake, you'd have won.
Yeah.
I was absolutely doing everything I could not to panic. I will give up. Like, never give up. Never surrender.
Never go home.
Never let you down and
do,
desert you.
Do go home. What do you mean never go home? That's not part of the saying.
Never give up, never go home.
Never give up, never surrender. Never go home. I live at my home.
Yeah.
You should never go up. Says never let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Oh, I've got to have a dessert.
Do they have a saying
God
in English
damn it! Now I want dessert.
about going home in
Sorry.
a milk train?
Back going home on the what?
On the milk train.
No, we don't have milk trains. You played Transport Tycoon, that's all British vehicles. There were no milk trains, were there? Oh, Max,
I
suck my
suppose a milk train
fucking
would be a truckload train.
Lovely.
No, what we
Play show for everyone.
What's gonna... that's gonna be a tricky challenge. What's going home with the milk train then?
To be sent home. Like if you apply for something, or like if you go to camping and you are not staying like full week or whatever, or like if you're going to a hospital and you are not accepted or turned away.
No, we have proper healthcare in this country. That doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the UK's saying.
Shoot yourself in the foot.
No, like sent home, but
Or when you wanted to be sent home.
yeah, not
Or like more like sent away from the thing that you were attending, rather than arriving at the home.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck that up.
Oh, good, because I had two. Brett, you've seen Toy Story, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever think that if one of the toys died, Andy would continue to play with its corpse and the other toys wouldn't be able to say anything, and he'd be like...
Jesus Christ. How do you kill a toy in Toy Story, though? Oh, yes.
Oh,
I don't know. Have you seen Toy Story 3, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
There's an excellent video where someone downloaded a pirate copy of Toy Story 3 and they edited the end, and then they filmed their parents watching it. And what they did, there's a bit towards the end where they're all in like a big lava pit, and it's that last moment before the crane reaches down and grabs them and saves all the toys. And what they did is that they cut that off, faded to black, and then just played the You've Got a Friend in Me song. And their parents are like, what? Because if you cut it then, it's just like all the toys die.
Amazing.
Well,
Wish we get more films that, like, I don't want to say have negative endings, but, you know.
Okay, Brett, have you seen
More
Children?
realistic.
Have you seen Children
Could
of
have
Man?
negative endings. Yeah.
I can't say I have.
Right, go and watch Children of Man, and then when you've done that, let me know, and you'll come back and you'll
That's
go.
a good movie. I
You'll
like
go.
that movie.
You know what? I like happy endings, rather than finishing the film going, oh god, oh
It doesn't necessarily have to be a sad ending. They can have, like, neutral as well.
yeah, but then it's unsatisfying. Seriously,
Well, maybe.
watch Children of Man, slightly curse why everyone's so fucking stupid in the movie, and get to the ending and go, oh,
I guess this is part of a series, so it doesn't really count. But would you consider like Infinity War with that? That's not like a good ending.
No,
but it was
It's an
satisfying as
acceptable
well.
ending.
the original end of Infinity War was different, but didn't test well with the audience. He
Same
just
with
said,
World War Z. Oh my god.
You just said what? Sorry.
so the original.
World War Z, that was like a $50 million redo on the ending.
Wow.
Wow.
They didn't do a good
Wow,
job of
that's a
it
lot
even
of
on the redo. No, the original ending for Infinity War was you should have gone for the head. Click. Fade to black. End of film. But apparently it didn't test very well, so all of the bits of all of the people dusting away at the end of Infinity War was initially going to be at the beginning of Endgame. But like that was harsh. That was so hot. Just literally click. Because my mum, I watched it with my mum. I watched it on Blu-ray with her, and she's like, "How are they going to get him? There's not much left." And I'm like, "Oh dear." So she was angry because it was the Empire Strikes Back, the break halfway between.
Yeah.
But I was like, when you come back up to visit me next time, the next thing will be out on Blu-ray, and we'll watch that. I think the thing about Tetris is I'm good enough at it to be able to sort of play it in automatic without engaging my brain very much. This is pretty much reflexes.
Meanwhile, Max is doing it at speed and
No,
panic.
I see Max.
Faster! More speed!
This is pure reflex action. The hard part is doing it. Working out what to do is easy. Doing it is the hard bit.
Yeah.
But like getting Brett's mum to bed. Oh no, I had a Tetris ready. You can't. Your drop per minute is so high.
Yeah. And yet I lose because I suck.
You're too impatient. Now I am going to waddle off to bed. So I am streaming tomorrow daytime. If any of you want to pop in, so I'll be doing Fortress Craft Chapter 1, Patch 11 streaming. I know it's.
I have a server to fix. So.
Oh, actually, I was going to say, did you want to keep Plants vs Zombies on the rotation, or did you want to try and change that for something else? So I feel like we've played a fair chunk of it, and I don't know if anyone...
I like it, but it. So with Battlefield, I just felt that it was way too meat grindy. Spawn, run in, spawn. Run. It's not as bad as that, but there's not.
You don't feel like you're doing much past. You're not really progressing much. You unlock like one thing per evening of playing.
Yeah. So Garden Warfare 2 was definitely a better game. There's no discussion about that. It was genuinely a much better game. And it's a bit of a shame that they kind of messed that up a little bit, really. Yeah, I mean, we're always basically. I mean, Mindustry. I love Mindustry, but we've kind of done most of the content. We're waiting for the next major patch with the planet versus planet stuff. I also assume there will be some improved form of automation and attack sort of thing, because we haven't done the first planet, and if it starts you have to capture multiple planets, I'm like, it's not feasible.
Was there anything not on the list currently that you were going to try?
There's a bit. Have you seen the list of all the outstanding? Like, we haven't done arms race in Borderlands 3. We barely scratched the surface of SnowRunner Season 2. We put about 30 fucking hours into it. So, yeah, it's there's lots there. The hard part to find is a game
including boobs, apparently.
A game that everyone owns.
Yep. I want to rotate my boobs.
One that supports preferably a lot of different players. Ones that only support 4 are a nightmare. Ones that don't support, a breadth of numbers we struggle with. I mean, we had like 7 or 8 people tonight. So, Winter Project would have been fine. Valheim would have been fine. I think we had like 12 people playing the Raft briefly. That was excellent. I mean, it was really, really good. Oh, this is very pretty.
I do like co-op games.
Were we ever going to do that one gardening one?
Gardening one?
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, that one.
There is a... is it called Lost Colony? Stardew Colony. One Lonely Outpost. Yes, I don't know if that's multiplayer. I do have Stardew. Stardew Valley is good. I have played it, and it was like, oh god, this is so grindy by myself. I don't think.
Night, guys.
No.
Good night, dude.
I think Stardew Valley is limited to 4 players without buggering about.
Yeah, you just get a mod, and I think only the server has to have it.
Oh, okay. And then you have to pay someone to move your huts around or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. I don't know.
But if you're well behaved, you can always just use a mod and just kind of gift yourself the money needed in order to make that hut. So long as you're well behaved and don't abuse it.
I wouldn't even know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't play it that much.
Yeah, they've got some mods that let you just add whatever resources you need.
No, I stopped playing it when it was like, I have to work out what these people like and give them... Oh, fuck this.
I guess you could still try an auto battler at some point, but no idea if those would be any good.
Don't know.
Like the auto chess games.
Wait, Crackdown 3 is not on Game Pass anymore. Oh, it is on Game
Aren't
Pass.
those like small player amounts, the auto battlers?
It's 8, which is probably more than enough.
We should probably play Crackdown 3 at some point as well. Which is like... It's buggy and broken as fuck. Oh, no, I don't think you can play the world mode. Yeah, I think the co-op's only 2-player. I'll download. I'll have a look. They had this whole thing called Wrecking Zone, which was a full cloud simulated physics system, and they went ahead and developed it. And then about 80% of the way through the development, Microsoft went, "We can't possibly afford to do this, so we're not going to. You can't do this." And then like, we developed the entire game around this. You can't just go.
Ouch.
I'm just scrolling through my games list and I'm like, oh, this one's 2 players, this one's 3, this one's 4.
I can finally talk about what I've been working on. Hooray!
Are you out of NDA?
No, but I
Oh.
can talk about everything that's been listed.
Okay.
Shown. Ooh, I don't.
A
I
texture.
don't have
Instagram.
Instagram, so I can't do that.
But yes, you can't zoom in on the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite
Control
fun.
plus.
Can you not like right click and do open a new tab? Is that not a thing?
Control plus.
Yeah, it just zooms in on the web page.
Oh right. Well, that's only if it's not a thumbnail. Yeah.
Are you concerned it's not going to do very well then, based on what you said earlier, or?
Well, you know, that's something to talk about off stream.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Has anyone pasted it in?
Is that all they've shown so far, those screenshots?
Yep. In fact, I can show you the proper screenshots because they are also on the Discord. So these are the prototype ones. So this is what it looks like. You're saying like, ooh. This is the first of anything that's been shown publicly. What is going on with my? Great.
It's just not loading.
Well, they're just way too big.
Oh, that's pretty big, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But this is just the prototype art for it. Good. I can mention it now. I can't say anything about the game because I've been in the proper games industry. One does not talk about. Basically, if you ask me a question and I can Google the answer and give it to you, I will just return the Google search going, "There's your answer." I won't even link you straight to it. So
Now we have a name.
we do have a name, Eden New Dawn. I guess that name's sticking then, because I don't think that name was entirely official until right now.
Did you
Well,
know? Did you not know it was going to be official then, or is that just?
Well, it's still.
Okay.
It's the thing is, right? If you actually look at a lot of my projects, they're still called things like. So, Nomancer is called 2D Survival Logi, as in 2D Survival Logistics. That's what it's actually called. It was only quite late in the day we decided to call it Nomancer. So yeah, sometimes it's not very.
To be fair, sometimes coming up with a good name is hard sometimes.
It is hard. That's why Crazy Plumber was quite late in the day. It was just called VR Pipe Nightmare because it's a VR game, and before then it was Pipe Dream, Pipe Nightmare, VR Pipe Nightmare. Done.
wait, what? What is
It's-
this game?
It's the one Brett he said he'd help finish, and he's done a bit of art. It's my first VR game. It's nearly done.
Oh,
It's the one that I say a friend of mine, she played or went to play. She goes, "Do you have to be a certain height to play the game?" And I went, "Oh, because she's in a wheelchair." And I'm like, "I will make sure that's not a problem because it was because you needed to reach up about. I'll say you had to reach maybe 6 foot, which 6 foot for me is.
yeah, that would be a
He's
problem
up.
for me.
Yeah, but because Mandy's very small anyway, but in a wheelchair, and she's got her arms don't work entirely correctly, so she can't reach. So I was like, I will make sure that is not a problem for you.
And then I had the opposite problem because of my VR headset set up.
Yes, because you're far too tall, you couldn't pick up stuff off the floor.
No, it's because my I don't have a third camera for my Oculus, the tracking devices, and so I have one behind me, which means that because they're on my desk, they can't see the floor.
Well, if you haven't, I have spare ones. I have about 6, maybe 8 of those. So
Why are my lighthouses not?
I mean, I'm probably
standard?
planning on I'm probably planning on replacing it anyway at some point because they got that bursary I mentioned, so I'm not too worried. But
yeah.
I guess it's something to consider that I didn't actually think about last time I did a VR game. Is that might be an issue for some people because some people will probably just buy an Oculus or something out of the box, don't they?
Yes. Anyway, I am going to say goodnight to the stream. Thank you for watching. I am streaming tomorrow daytime development, and then tomorrow evening will be GTA. So hopefully see you on either or both of those streams. No.